How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of Ecliptic up in this piece. Form of their cosmos. Yeah, this be a coconut and vanilla hazy IPA. It's an India Pale Ale brewed with coconut and vanilla, and it is 8% alcohol by volume, so double IPA range. It says, lose yourself in a cosmos while discovering the multiple dimensions of this hazy IPA. Together, aromatic notes of vanilla and coconut work harmoniously to reveal a flavor that reaches well beyond the universe. Dun, dun, dun. This was canned 5/18. Okay. This actually comes courtesy of Ecliptic. It is exactly 1 month old. I figure you get beers fresher than that. They sent off two. Maybe the other one's a little bit fresher. The other one's a little Pilsner, though. I figure this kind of lactose-laden, kind of hazy. They'd want to get it out on the quickness, so we'll see what's what. I dig what Ecliptic does. Not all hits are hits. Not all misses are misses. Does that even make sense? It said not all beers are misses. Not all beers are hits. But I've dug more often than not what I've got. There's some really big hits, though. That one Russian River beer, I still kind of glad they did. Good God. Label is what they do. You know, what do they call that? Celestial kind of vibe to it. And I mean, honestly, it looks very much like a hazy IPA. Does it look like lactose-laden IPA? No, it's like a big, bright, vibrant kind of hazy. Index finger, just south of khaki color. Just rich orange core, a little bit of catarachy edges. Man, words are hard. Let's see if we can give nose. I think I'm going to like this. Why? It's not a huge nose, but it's not a huge nose across the board. You're definitely getting citrus. You're getting that little bit of vanilla lactose thing in combination, and it's definitely not overpowering the beer, at least aromatically. You're telling me there's vanilla and lactose in an IPA. I'm looking for vanilla and lactose in an IPA. You're telling me there's vanilla and lactose in an IPA, and it's huge. Then why don't you just call it a milkshake IPA? This smells like something that has a gentle yet meaningful dose of both of those, and they're present, but they're not overpowering. But it's not a big nose either. That's probably the bigger knock I'd put on it. You're talking about 8%. You want a little bit more vibrancy in a nose. You know, you want a little bit more chutzpah, just not really there. Sure, a little bit of tropical fruit, a little bit of soft sweetness from that, and citrus, but nothing too big. Let's dive in. Cheers. That is tasty. That is tasty. I'm not going to rewrite the record books here. It's got this really nice pineapple / citrus with a little bit of tropical fruit kind of pop to it. So it does have a vibrancy to it. Right behind it is this really kind of almost West Coasty kind of bittering. It's not like piney and super resinous, but there is something more to it than just an herbal characteristic, or more like a tannic tea-like kind of characteristic. You get this nice fruitiness that's accentuated by the sweetness of the vanilla and of the lactose. You get that little pop of bittering in there. It's fun. It's rather aggressive for the level of this kind of beer. I mean, it's still drinking probably closer to 7 and 8 as far as impact goes, but it doesn't linger too aggressively because of that lactose. And then you do get that nice little confectionery version of that kind of combination of that vanilla and lactose. That's quite nice. This is a really fun kind of little, lactose hazy, man. Because that's what kind of the way it comes off for me. So you're talking about, vanilla and coconut. It really does come off as more like a lactosey vibe for me than anything else. Sure, the vanilla's there. Sure, that coconut's there. But when combined, it's almost like a fun little lactose kind of thing on it, like milkshakey kind of style. And I like this. They actually don't even say there's lactose in here. I'm actually very, very taken back that there's none in here. Because it really does give that vibe to it, but in very, very small doses. It's probably just that combination of that kind of, what's the coconut you get from like a candy bar kind of coconut in combination with that soft little vanilla, but it really is an IPA more than anything else. It's not like 50-50 or it's 51%, beer and then 49% adjunct. It's more like, nice like 60 to 70% beer in there. Those little adjuncts kind of adding a little flair, adding a little bit of electricity to a otherwise kind of fun beer. I like it. And the way that bittering comes in there with, you have that fruit juiciness, the vanilla, the coconut, that kind of sweet. Not that coconut's overly sweet, but something more sweet than bittering. It's really nice to have that little pop of bittering to kind of keep everything in check in a very fun way. I like this beer. I think it's quite nice. It's going to, like I said, rewrite the record books when it comes to like these, coconut vanilla adjunct laden kind of, I call them, lactosey IPAs, even though this doesn't have lactose in it. No, but it's a damn tasty beer. I'm glad I had it. Let's talk about it. Is it one of the better? Lactose? I keep wanting to sell how lactose hazy. Vanilla or adjunct or pastry hazy? How do you want to put it? It's in the conversation. It's not towards the top. It's a fun beer, tasty beer. I'm glad I got it. Value and availability on this thing? No idea. Ecliptic send these off. I know they hit multiple markets with these. Let me guess. I want this to be from Ecliptic. Keep that in mind. $16 a 4-pack. Now you guys let me know how much you paid for it and leave you with if you like what we like this. If you like your fun little kind of adjunct laden kind of hazies. I know there's a lot of people out there that really look at these and look at them down their nose and view them as a scourge of the beer society, but fun beer. Wait, beer can be fun? Did I just say fun beer? I thought beer was supposed to be all stuffy and serious. No, beer can be fun. This is fun beer. So if you like fun beer, you'll like this. There you go. Reviewing the books. Definitely let me know if you've had this. I want to know your thoughts down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little Ecliptic right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.